it's me, and today my very good friend Fash Fab Beauty is hosting a collab. We love a collab, and today's collab features Ghost Town, USA. Is that cool? That is so cool! Yes, I am easily amused. That's all good. So, hang out and see what kind of a look I did with this palette. And also, there will be a playlist down in the description area. Make sure that you check out everybody else, because she be a palette that packs a lot more than you think at first glance. So, you know, hang out and I'll be right back. So I took the opportunity to put a little primer on the eye, and now let's take a look at what we have here. I'm sorry, that is, oh guys, that is so cool. I can't stand it. Here are the shades. Now, you know, it looks a little muted and not like a lot of fun until you get into it, and she proves otherwise, because she is a Ghost Town palette. She looks very demure, very quiet until you put it on, and then she starts to go boo. So, let's see. Well, grab a brush, and I think actually I want to go in with something kind of light. So let's start with this. And I just kind of tap it in, because Nomad Cosmetics will get away from you if you let them. Like they totally will get loud. Now this is not only muted, but it's very close to my actual, like, the tone of my skin. It's a cool shade, and I mean, you can tell the difference, like, but it's like almost a little bit, dare I say, plumish, purplish. I don't know, but we're gonna lay that in right there, and then we're gonna go on this side, do the same thing. And you know, I have taken this out and played with it a little bit to prepare for this collab, because I hadn't really touched it, and you know, I looked at it and went, well, you know, it's pretty enough, it's okay. But it didn't really call to me until I started dipping a brush in it, and then she didn't call, she screamed. All right, so we're gonna take this this next brown right here. Okay. And I want to just kind of go in the crease with this, like really press it into the crease, because, you know, the whole hooded thing, I can press it into the crease, because I have, like, the Mariana Trench for a crease. And we're just going to kind of blend that. I just want it to sort of deepen a little bit. Okay, I'm like, that's a shadow, right? Okay, and same thing on the other side, just a dip. And press it down into that crease. And then blending, because I want it to just kind of mesh into that shade that we already laid down. All right, good enough. Good enough. Okay. Now, this is kind of a hard part. I'm not sure what brush I actually want to use for this, but I'm going to try this one first. I'm going to go in this kind of pink. You know, if everything would cooperate, it would just be too much fun. This kind of pink and gray mix, I don't even know. I don't even know what to call that. It's beautiful. That's it. And I'm going to take that. Hopefully this will work. In the center of the lid. Here we go. Oh, that is so... That's just lovely. Just lovely. Is that my favorite shade in this palette? I would give that like a easily, yeah. Yeah, man. I don't know if that's pink or purple. Oh. There we go. Now here's the hard part, especially with, you know, wrinkles and hoods. You have different wrinkle placement and different hood placement on each eye. So just because you put your shadow in the same place on each eye does not mean that's where it's going to end up. Oh. This is so pretty. I want it on a little bit deeper. So we're just going to put a little bit on the finger and just tap on top of what we already have on there. Ooh. So pretty. So pretty. All right. And the next thing that I want to do is take this kind of light smoky blue gray slate sort of looking shade there, and we're going to put that on each side of that shimmer. Woo! So tell me, how many of you guys have this palette? Do you like it? Number one. And number two, if you don't have the palette, do you have any Nomad palettes? If you don't have any Nomad palettes, seriously, they are worth They are so much nicer in person than they are on film. I cannot even tell you. I might be going in a little hard with this, but you know, sometimes it be like that. I think I overdid, like right here. But that's okay, because the next thing we're going to do is blending. So I want to blend this shimmer into that smoky matte, just so that there's not like a flat line there, you know what I'm saying? So this eye is very difficult for me to see in the mirror without having the brush between me and the mirror, and I probably got the mirror between you. Okay, so I think we're gonna go ahead, use the finger, a little tap, and put a little bit more of that. Just kind of push it in there a bit. Oh, that is such a beautiful whatever shade. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is I'm going to use this brush because I just want the roundness at the bottom of it. It's just like the perfect roundness, and I'm going to go with this darkest of the smoky blue slate, whatever you want to call that, and I'm just gonna pop it in, just give some on the bottom there, and I want to put it like right in the, I don't know, above the crease, I guess, just outside the crease, and just above the corner of my eye. I'm going to try to do this the same on both sides, but it never, no matter how many times I do this, it never seems to work. Okay, and what we're going to do with this is we're just going to deepen the outside crease a little bit. So I'm going to go back with my my first blending brush, and we're going to just kind of pull that up and in, wiggle it around a little bit, oh yeah, you can see that just fine, right? So are we looking ghostly yet? Almost like ash, right? I like to get it to go up to the pink, but not really in it. There we go. Just kind of pull it up and out a little bit. All right, and going to use, I think, this silvery bluish color here. I want to use for my inside you know, the highlight right there. Right there. And I'm going to come under the eye just a little bit with that. Okay, and I'm going to go with that, the same shade that we put on the lid. Okay, I'm going to go with this, kind of that middle shade. And we're going to go under. Just kind of blend that. I don't want to keep putting more shade on, so I just want to blend it back and forth so that it'll kind of spread a little bit. Okay, same thing on the other side. You can always put on more. But when you got on too much, it's a pain in the booty. To blend it out, you know, enough that, yeah. Okay. Now that same shade that we used for the highlight, you know, our little dab here, I actually want to, where's the brush I want? I don't know. It's going to be one of these two brushes. I'm not sure which one is going to work, but it's going to be one of these two. I'm going to try this brush first. I want to go right down the center of that. I don't know. Is that really the one I want? Yeah, it is. Of course, I just had to, you know, finger swatch two shades. So now I'm like, I will have it all over if I don't wipe it off, right? So let's see if this brush is going to do the job. Oh, maybe. This would be 20,000 times easier to do on somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I think I can just put that brush down now. It's getting in the way. Okay. A little bit more at the bottom here. Alright, and we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Maybe. Kind of a press it on. You know, not like dragging it on like you would with a paintbrush. It's more like just pressing it into where you want it. Okay, so now I'm going to use this kind of a flat brush. Flat. I'm going to go back in with that pink swirly gray, whatever it is, and I'm going to pull that out just to blend it in a little bit more. Okay, let's try that on the inside. You know, I want that to really blend with that matte. Okay, and both eyes would be good, possibly. The way that this shifts, I'm having a hard time even seeing it at this angle. So I know it's there. It's like, I hope you're blending because I can't tell. Okay, and then blending on this side. All right, and the last thing we're gonna do is go back to that silver that we went down the center with. We're gonna add a little bit more of that. And then we're going to kind of, I don't really want to blend it because I don't want to lose that silver, but I am just kind of like spreading it out a little bit. So, like I said, it's more of a pressing. And boy, it sure does not want to work when I get down towards those lashes. Okay, wait a minute, wait a minute. I don't know how well you can even see that, but okay, I am going to do some lip, maybe some earrings, some mascara, and I will be right back. Okay, what do you think? Okay, that's kind of pretty. Changing the lighting helps. What do you think? Can you even see? It's supposed to be like a little spotlight effect with the, you know, the center glows. I don't know about all that, but we gave it a shot, right? So that's my look. Seriously, if you have a chance to get this palette, don't hesitate, because it doesn't look like all that, because it really is. Wait until you see what can be done with the greens. Like, incredible. Until the next time, I hope you wake up dancing, ba-boom, boom, wake up dancing every single day. Bye-bye.